bro. Like, watch out, bro.
Shit.
Alright.
You don't have to do my face, but you're gonna see something. You're gonna know a girl's here.
Yeah, girl,
I've
don't be
never seen
seen
this.
no
It's
bitch. Come on,
actually
what? I
my
got a
Right here.
girlfriend.
And she right here.
my son left it on his YouTube and wanted
You
me to
gonna get
watch
seen.
it.
I got a girlfriend.
I don't give a fuck about her.
She gonna kill you.
No, I'm gonna
She
kill her.
killed me.
Watch what you say.
I'm with my girl today, and I ain't gonna be with her ass no more tomorrow.
This is the story of two popular TikTok lovebirds, Ladarius Brownlee and Sayeda Zara Hashemi, who posted every bit of their romantic life online.
What's a soulmate?
I don't fucking know.
What do you feel like a soulmate is?
Shit. The dog.
He said a soulmate was a dog.
Huh?
How?
Soulmates. They
See, I
could be
don't mind
soulmates.
watching this stuff
They're
because
not.
it helps me
What's
be
a
able
soulmate to you?
I just
to
love this
like
dog.
What do
guide
you
my
mean love your
son.
dog enough?
I do love my dog. You don't love your dog enough.
I love the shit out of my dog.
But it's just
You
some
don't.
stuff.
Yes, I do.
You don't.
What's a soulmate?
I just told you.
What do you feel like a soulmate is?
It's a dog.
But why? Why does a dog make
Because
like I don't even know what I'm saying, but I know what
A
I'm saying.
soulmate.
are good for your soul.
I agree with
Soul
that.
makes something that's good for the soul, is it not?
So you don't think I'm a soulmate?
Hmm? You don't love your dog enough. Oh, oh. When you start loving your dog, then you know I'll become your soulmate.
They were the type of couple people envied and look up to. A lot of people really want a life like theirs, not knowing that not all that glitters are gold. Their story became a roller coaster after one of them was shot straight in the head after a very heated argument.
I can't do it no more. I cannot do it no more. I don't got the patience. I don't got the strength. I can't do it no more.
Things did not end there. People who knew them had donated to the GoFundMe account of the victim, but they started asking for their money back after they discovered more to the story.
I'm not gonna refund anyone. Tell me how much money you paid me, and then we can
Oh
talk about it. But I
no.
don't care if you don't. I don't care.
Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and
She.
hit the like
Oh.
button for more stories.
We're gonna find out if he
Oh
thinks things are
no.
cheating. You first.
Okay.
See, I can't
So,
watch this kind of
is
stuff.
it cheating if I go to a section with my homeboys and it's
How many of y'all have
Yes.
seen this?
why
Because
is
if why can't I come? If you're having a boys' night, it should be all boys. Now, I don't give a shit if y'all go
Girl,
to the club and there's girls there. That's
so like I'm
different.
saying
But
like
if
if
you're
it's,
in a
it's
section,
what I'm
what
saying
is this
if it's
world
like
coming to?
if it's like just me and my homeboys, right? Okay, so
Wait,
there's
so
like 10
this
of
girl
us
got
and one of
shot
them
in the head
bring
by
their
her
girl and
boyfriend.
bring her friend and
so how come he
we
wants?
just did
See,
like
I'm
we
not.
just
My son,
that just so happened to
wanted
be
me to
that.
watch
So
this,
he's that
and
good of a man that
again,
he
I don't
wants to
like
bring
watching
his
this
girl,
kind of
but you
stuff.
want to
But then
leave yours at home?
I
I
mean
want
not
to be
his
able
girl
to watch it.
technically, like he
So
just
if
jealous type shit. Like he
hold
just
on, so if anything, like my son can be schooled about that, and how, man, I didn't even. This is just so sad to watch. So I don't mind watching stuff like that, again, because I want to be able to give my son advice, that will help him. But this kind of stuff is just so sad
and
to watch.
he just wanted to bring
How
her
many
to
of
the
y'all have
club because
seen
she
this
brought her
before?
friend, but it's 10 of us though. So and then we get there. Okay, let's say.
Yes, it's cheating. So
Okay,
how you
hold
gonna
on, wait. Let's say this. What if we at the club, right? We at the club and it's just the guys. You feel me? We got a section and everything. And then one of them go grab a girl
You
and
know,
bring her to the section.
when my son was telling me about this, my son understands where I'm at, and how I gave my life to Christ. And so he knows, what I think about stuff like this, um, which, my son knows he shouldn't be dating at all. Or even, yeah, I mean, he can have friends, but, the girls are not allowed to spend a night, none of that. Um, so My son knows like how I am because, and I'll tell you guys a little bit of something, okay? Why I talk the way I talk to him, okay? So my son knows like girls are not allowed to spend a night because again, I don't, what's right in the Bible is, to not fornicate, and you know, he needs to get right with God and let God show him what real love is. So when Christ blesses him with his wife, he will know how to love that woman, his wife. He will know how to respect her and love her with the love that Jesus Christ puts in him. So when I see stuff like this, when you love somebody that much, when you love, like she got shot in the head and she went back to him, girl, what more do you want God to do? You don't ever love somebody with all your heart and all your soul. Nobody is worthy of that. Just like I tell my son, no, not even me, do not love me more than you love Jesus Christ. God comes before any and everything on this universe. That means I don't love my husband more than I love Jesus Christ. I don't love my kids more than I love Jesus Christ. So for this woman, this young, beautiful lady, to love that man like that, I always tell my son, be careful what you do. You don't love nobody more than you love Jesus Christ. It took me a minute because trust me, before I gave my life over, my now husband, like, he would drag me too. Like, he would, I'm not kidding y'all, like, he would drag me to, like, he cheated on me, I cheated on him. We were like eye for an eye, like, all right, I got you. So I don't want y'all to sit here and think like I'm acting like, oh yeah, I've always been walking with Christ. You know what? I love my husband. Well, now he's my husband, but back then he wasn't. I love him so much. Man, I love him so much. I love the air that man breathes. I mean, I loved him. Like, I would do anything well, now he's my husband, but back then he was just my boyfriend. I mean, I love this man. Like, if he would tell me do this, I'm gonna do that and some. And I live for him. I breathe for him. I learned how to. He's from El Salvador, so I learned how to cook like his type of food. Like, he had me at his feet. Like, seriously, y'all. So I can understand where she's coming from. And when I say that, when I knew that things were getting bad, because he never put his hands on me though. He never like hit me. He would just like mentally and emotionally abuse me. I was the one who would put my hands on him. And so, you know, once I cried and I prayed and I asked Jesus, like, why is this happening to me? Like, I hit rock bottom. Like, in other words, whenever he wanted to love me, he would love me. When he didn't, my whole world would like just crumble. Like, I would break. Like, literally, my whole world would just come crashing down. What is your favorite food? I don't have a favorite. I no, I don't have a favorite. But anyways, um, my again, I was living for him. I was doing whatever he want, you know, and it got to a point to where it became violent, to where like when he was disrespectful, like I put my hands on him. It was real bad. But I mean, I understand where this girl's coming from because I was like that once upon a time, but it doesn't end well. And me and my husband, now he's my husband, we got married. We both, try to do our best to respect and love one another. We both stopped drinking. We both stopped smoking. We both stopped partying, gambling. But it wasn't us, it was the love that Jesus Christ, when he stepped in. And again, I had a friend ask me, he asked me, I don't know, my son told me about this. He wanted to know like what I thought about it, right? So I don't know. This is my first time watching it. I was hoping you guys would know something about it. So, like I said, God had to break me. He broke, like, literally. I had a friend ask me like, "What happened to you?" Because this friend knew me back when I was drinking and smoking, and I was out there hustling, like doing the most, like literally doing. Who honking out there? Oh, look at me being nosy. Um, Yeah, her boyfriend shot her. So anyways, I was out there and about, you know what I mean? And I hadn't seen this friend in a minute. And when he seen me again, I was covering my head. I had on, like, I was dressed in, like, I was covered up. And I was wearing a skirt. I didn't wear pants or none of that, right? I had my head covered, and he asked me, he was like, "What did God do to you?" And I said, "What do you mean?" He was like, "What happened?" And I said, "What you mean, what happened?" He said, "Because you're not the same. You don't dress the same." And I said, "Oh, I know what you mean now." And I can respect that, you know what I mean? And so I told him, I said, "He broke my heart." He said, "What do you mean he broke your heart?" I said, "No, seriously, I'm not lying. Like, God literally broke my heart." And he said, "How?" And I said, "I was loving the wrong person. And I shouldn't have been loving nobody but God, because God is a very jealous. God is very jealous." So, um, anyways, let's continue watching this. So, I guess it's going
Is that
over.
cheating?
Yes,
How is that me cheating though?
because you left me at home.
But you out with the girls though.
Call my ass and say, bring your sexy ass to this damn club.
Okay, I guess.
I don't even want to ask no more damn questions. We're done.
Sayeda Zara Hashemi, age 29, is a popular lady who posted popular videos on TikTok documenting her romantic life and relationship with her boyfriend, Ladarius Morshan Brownlee, age 28.
Dino, don't even start. Don't start that. Don't start that because you know it hurts.
It don't hurt.
It does hurt.
No, it don't.
Simba's having allergies again. Don't. Did you shoot my dog? Oh. Stop.
Ain't nothing but water.
Stop. Stop. You're fucking. You're annoying. Stop. Are you gonna clean these bullets up?
Oh my goodness. What the fuck is? What is that? Cause that's a bang.
The fuck? Better take the.
But what?
I'm taking these kids. You better toughen the hell up.
You see
You better
that?
toughen
If
the
I
hell
wanted
up.
to, I'll be
So, yeah,
You better toughen the hell
I'll
up.
be trying to show
See, I
people.
can't watch this stuff because this is so stupid. I'm going to try, though. I'm going to try.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I can put it down. You know what I'm saying? But you messing me up.
Okay, let me try to see if I can fast forward.
This was a couple that loved doing a lot in their spare time and post them online for people to see and get jealous. This was a very different couple.
So today, Zara gonna tell y'all the story of how we first met.
Okay.
Wow.
So that's basically what it is. I'm not going to sit here and watch all of this. This is like dumb. I can't. Mm-mm. See, this is basically showing the stupid part. Oh, wait. I don't want to see all of that.
Games went downhill when they got rid of cheats.
Yeah, I don't like to
We're
watch
bringing
all
them
of
back.
that.
Lemont gives you dozens of cheat codes for thousands of games. I could
Hold
walk you
on,
through
y'all. Let
all of
me
them,
stick
but honestly, you should
this.
just.
Now you want me to? Now you sit over and talk about how mean. If you
Hold
look at this
on.
video, get I don't want pictures.
Games went downhill when they got rid of cheats. We're
This
bringing
is
them
like,
back.
I can't
Lemont
watch
gives
all
you
of that. I'm so
dozens of
sorry,
cheat
y'all.
codes for
Forgive me, but I'm not
thousands
gonna
of
watch all
games.
of that.
Well, on July 1st,
So this is
2024.
where it starts, where he shot her in the head and she went back to him. Hello, welcome.
Or
Let me
around 1
see.
a.m. as the couple were leaving an Independence Day festival at a Bakersfield park in Flower Mound. The couple allegedly got into a physical altercation before getting in their car and then, driving less than 3 miles from the park, Ladarius stopped the SUV he was driving and shot Zara after brandishing the gun at passengers in the rear of the vehicle. Ladarius Morshon Brownlee was taken into custody in the early morning hours of July 5th, after he confessed to shooting his girlfriend Sayeda Zara Hashemi, who police found lying in the road with life-threatening injuries. Zara went through a quick surgery which saved her life but was still in critical condition. Ladarius faced a one charge of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and 3 counts
Wait,
of
what
deadly
happened to
conduct.
his
He was
face?
being held on a bond of $900,000. From the videos posted earlier, it can be
Okay,
clear.
wait a minute. Did they both? Okay, she must have been hitting him back because he got scars on his face and cuts. Well, not scars. He's got cuts on his
Clearly
face.
seen that the relationship had been an abusive relationship. Zara's family
Man,
was
I tell
sad
you
about
what
this
people will
incident and
do.
asked for prayers for her. Plus, they put out a GoFundMe account where people can donate. After many surgeries, Zara pulled through.
In hundreds of TikToks together,
I've been trying to get you.
Hello.
I've been trying to get your attention this whole time.
Darius Brownlee and Zara Hashemi chronicle their relationship.
Go watch our YouTube. Go subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Now, their more than 150,000 followers want to know what happened
Act surprised.
and how this internet couple could end like this. Hashemi shot in the head and Brownlee facing
Girl, he done
charges
shot you in the
Like,
head.
look how I look.
I'm not laughing at that.
He got him
I'm
fucking
laughing at
beautiful,
the sen-
too.
I'm just laughing at, girl, what more do you want? Your beauty is not enough for him. It ain't. You know what? The reason why that girl lives right now is not because of him. It's not because her beauty. It's not because of how many likes she has. The only reason why that woman right there is breathing right now is because the mercy of God that He has on her, and which we all deserve. I'm sorry, which we all pray that God has mercy. But girl, no, I'm so sorry.
fireworks at Flower Mound's Bakersfield Park. A police affidavit says the couple got into a heated argument. Then police say it turned physical, and as he drove down Flower Mound Road, Brownlee stopped the vehicle and with his left hand removed a 10 Glock firearm for the driver door pocket.
I hope y'all
The
can see.
affidavit
I'm
says
sorry.
He shot Hashemi in her head, just above her right eye.
Because I'm starving, so hurry up. Come on,
Oh,
come
he
on.
The
shot her
affidavit says Brownlee confessed.
above her right eye.
First on a 911 call, and then to investigators.
Yeah.
It says the others in the car told police the couple had been verbally and physically violent in the past.
Go ahead, princess. Get in the car.
Thank you.
You're welcome, princess.
The unseen side of a relationship posted for all to view.
Police tell me they're keeping a close eye on Hashemi's condition. They say
Wait,
she'll be in the
people
hospital likely for a long time, and they say they could still add more charges against her one-time boyfriend.
People were not surprised that Ladarius had been in jail for around 6 months after the incident, but got shocked when Ladarius pleaded guilty to all charges. To make matters worse, Ladarius pleaded guilty to the case.
Hold on,
and
let me see if
avoided
y'all
any
can see
prison
this right.
time. He only received probation and he was released from jail after spending just 6
Wait.
months
Oh, it
behind
doesn't let me.
bars. Zara was finally discharged from the hospital around this time too. She was so happy to be back home even though things were not 100 with her yet. It was a bit hard for her to speak properly as she used to.
No, I'm not home. They told my sisters that I wasn't supposed to make it, so my sisters went to my apartment and they grabbed everything out of my apartments and they moved it back into my mom's house. So everything
She Okay. This is okay. I told my son. Okay, now remember I told you earlier that I wasn't going to tell y'all the reason why I talk to him the way I do, because my son was shot too. My son was shot. He was shot in the chest. He was shot in his right arm. Well, the elbow, which it shattered his bone, and he has like this metal rod in his right arm. Y'all, I'm my son was shot in the chest, and I don't know if I can post pictures. I don't know how to do it, y'all. This is like my fourth time going live, but I barely even know how to do this. So my son was shot twice, one in the elbow and one in the chest. And I kid you not, y'all. The doctor said the same thing about my son. He was fighting his girlfriend, his ex girlfriend was fighting another boy that she had been with. She left my son for. And my son ended up fighting him, trying to protect her because the boyfriend, her ex boyfriend, so they're both exes at this point. The ex boyfriend was beating on her, and my son ran outside and started beating up that boy. Well, the boy turns around and he shoots my son. So, and I tell my son this all the time. I don't know if she's got a mama, but she need to hear this. Because I told my son the same thing. The only reason why you breathe and them eyes open up and you eat and you walk and you talk is because God had mercy on you, Moses. And I said, but let me tell you one thing, you better stay away from that girl. And you better be praying because you owe God so much, Moses. Just like this girl, you see that miracle, walking miracle, that's right. That's true. But who gives those? Who gave this? God does. Not your boyfriend, not TikTok, not them likes and views. None of that. So I told my son, you better be praying and you better be thanking Jesus Christ for his mercy and grace that he allowed you to live. Because God is the only one who sends out that death angel. That's an angel sent from God. So this girl right here, she don't know what she's doing. And God have continue to have mercy on this girl. But like I tell my son, don't let God have to come back. Cause God ain't gotta try to do nothing. He ain't gotta try to get your attention. When God wants your attention, he gonna get it. You ignore him, he'll come back.
Is in the garage, and my shoes, clothes, and bathroom stuff is upstairs. Thank you guys so much for praying for me for my next surgeries. The one that I'm gonna tell you guys about is my skull, because I have no skull. So, but the other one I'm still waiting, because they
Girl, he
already
done beat the skull out of you. I
disapproved
mean,
me,
not he didn't
not
beat the skull out
disapproved
of
me,
her, but
my
he shot her,
insurance.
and now she don't have no
They
skull.
didn't work with my insurance, so I have to do another doctor. But I wanted to see if it's if that's gonna work out. It doesn't, whatever. No, it's not whatever. I'm gonna be so sad, but whatever. Yes, this is my natural hair. Yes, I can drive. They approved me to drive in March. I mean, November 9th.
No, hold on, y'all, because this is my son's YouTube, so I don't know what he got going on. He's not VIP like
Anyways,
me.
people got the shock of their lives when they started seeing Zara posting about Ladarius online. She claimed Ladarius loved her and never meant to harm her in any way.
Hello, why you look like this?
What? Like Fatima? It's an effect.
Many people came for her, but she was not having it.
Yeah, I can't talk as fast as I used to.
But you can walk as
So,
fast as you used to run back
and
to
I was
him.
a fast
Hold on, y'all,
talker.
I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna refund anyone. tell me how much money you paid me, and then we can talk about it. But I don't care if you don't. I don't care. Like,
Oh, so people were telling her to refund the money back that from the, what you call that? From that GoFundMe. Now, you know what? I don't think,
just so everyone knows, I'm not going to refund.
listen, y'all, I don't think she should have to refund that. You want to know why? You would waste your time. You would waste your time trying to take this girl and, have her give you. Don't even waste your time. Whoever refunded, y'all did that out of the kindness of y'all's heart because it's truly sad. It's a truly sad story what happened to her. So you shouldn't, don't ask for your money back. You just sit and watch God. Watch what he's going to do. Y'all be hearing about this girl. I'm pretty sure I'm going to tell my son if he hears anything more. But God will take care of her. He already did. Remember when I said God, don't make God come back around. When you listen, you can be ungrateful and selfish. You can be disrespectful to your mother, to your father. I'm not encouraging that, but listen to what I gotta say first. You can be all of that to anybody, but you don't be ungrateful to God's mercy. Because again, he will come back. So those people who donated all that money to her, you know what? If you do something, do it out of the kindness of your heart and not out of your mouth, because a true blessing is going to come because God seen your heart and wanted to help this girl. But like I said, you can be selfish and ungrateful to anything on this world and about anything. But one thing I will tell you, don't ever be ungrateful of God's mercy. And I'm not preaching, it's just advice that it's like me talking to my son right now. Because the same words I told her. I'm saying about her is the same thing I said about my son.
Anyone, because it's not even under my account. I got the GoFundMe.
You want to know why it's not under your account, girl? Because you were supposed to be dead. That's why.
Me page when I was in the ICU and I couldn't even talk. I couldn't even speak. And the doctor didn't know if I was gonna make it. So no.
And you still I mean, just dumbed down. This girl is so dumbed down. You can pray for somebody, but that person still gotta resist it. And that's even in scriptures. She has to want not to go back to him. Listen, she's just gonna be in a vicious cycle. And all we can do is pray for this girl. But again, maybe those people won't get their money back, but that's all right because God's seen your heart in trying to help her.
No. You know what I'm saying? Like.
No, we don't.
Anyways.
Cause she don't know what she's saying. She's talking about anyways, cause you don't even know what you're saying, cause you don't make sense. It doesn't even add up.
So everybody knows, I didn't even have insurance the first month when I was in the hospital. So.
And just like I told my son's girlfriend, you're the reason why this happened. Now you take care of it. She need to get off this live since she's so reunited with the man who shot her. He need to turn around and pay for her medical bills. There shouldn't be no GoFundMe. If it was an accident, then he needs to take care of her. But he don't love her. No, I don't care how mad you get. I'm so sorry.
Well, this is a very sensitive case. She and her family who were asking for justice for Zara ultimately shifted stance and now love Ladarius all over again. It is a truly shocking case. We just hope the best for her. We wish her the best in whatever she wants to do. A very strange case, but not the first time something like this has happened. Let us know what your opinions are. Would you ever go back to someone who shot you in the head? We wish her the best once again. Please stay safe out there, and we shall see you guys in the next video.
This is just sad. I don't know why my son would tell me to watch that. Oh, and that's sad too. Y'all, did y'all see that? Here in Fort Worth? That's so close to home. I feel so sorry for that little girl. Man, I know her mom is hurting too. But I prayed for her mom. Um, but anyways, guys, I'm gonna end this live. This is just so crazy. And it's gonna get crazier. This is sad and it's crazy. So anyways, I can't believe my son would tell me to watch this. He knows how I feel about stuff like this. Yeah. I don't know, would you call this a domestic violence situation? You know what? It probably could still be like a domestic violence situation because, not him. Because when somebody's in a controlling, physical, abusive relationship, it becomes a mind thing and she's so used to it. She's used to this. You know, people like that come from a troubled past. But anyways, guys, I gotta go to work tomorrow. So I'm gonna end this live. And thank you for those who tuned in. You guys have a good night. Have a good night. And peace and blessings to every one of you guys.